And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you the game of the week. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And today is draft day, Singy. An exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams.
Boog, what's changed in baseball is that draft picks are going to get to the big leagues a lot sooner. They're going to be tracked every step of the way, and they're going to be expected to have an impact. So for teams, they have to get it right because there's nowhere to hide in terms of what did you do with the information, who did you select, and how have you brought them through your system.
First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. And today's starter, Mitch Keller.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
All right, ready to go here. Trey Turner at the plate.
Philadelphia, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
The Y to kick the pitch. Fastball for a strike. And away we go this afternoon. Fouled off left side. Swing and a pop-up. Cruz moving under it. Makes the grab. One down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Josh Bell.
He's been a solid force for his team right now. Kind of a fire starter when you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games. That's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. That one felt good. His 14th of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. Singy, that's his 99th career homer.
Well, he's probably already thinking about the next one, and don't want to think too hard because you'll start to struggle. 100 is a really nice number to get to, though.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Bryce Harper, batting with one down, takes a strike. Keller, he's a guy that has both swing and miss stuff and exceptional command. I mean, that's a rare combination. That makes him one of the best in the game. And if you're a hitter, you know that he's going to challenge you, right?
Yeah, you expect that, and that's why I think you go up there, you get 3 strikes, you take your hacks. And this is from a guy who liked to swing it. You swing the bat.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Sawinski moving under this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Brandon Marsh in the box here lets that one go for a ball. So many strikeout pitchers do have trouble with walks because usually the strikeout is tied in to the stuff, and sometimes the stuff is difficult to command. Not the case here. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That's a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2. And down on strikes he goes. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Pittsburgh, and on the mound here today, Zach Gallen. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Siggy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Number 19 at the plate now. That's ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
That one fouled off. On the ground, right side. Harper takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second. The second
Here's the
baseman.
Pirates lineup now. They're already down a run, so I'm sure they'd like to punch back and even things up early.
Yeah, it's never a good feeling, especially at your home ballpark, to go down in the first inning. So the best way is just to come out aggressive, try to tie the ball game up, but not just tie it up, take the lead. I tell you what, momentum can really swing, and you can put your pitcher back in a position where he feels his most confident.
Termarr Johnson in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. That clips the zone. Strike 1.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
2 out, space is empty. Check swing. He held up. Ball 2. And another ball. Two down, nobody on.
Right, move.
Three-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Comes up empty.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Just missed.
It's a good take.
1-10.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Hayes leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Pirates leave 1. They're down 1-0. Second inning set to go, and digging in for Philadelphia, Mickey Moniak.
Mickey Moniak.
Keller, a former All-Star. 31 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Iowa. Foul ball there. That one lifted to left. Sizes this one up. He's got it. One away.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
And that one is lifted in the air. And George makes the grab. Out number 2.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Josh Bell getting ready to hit.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And that one is in for a strike. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. Looking pretty good at the plate. He's 4 for 10 in the series. Pitch misses, 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Fly ball down the line. That one gets down for a hit. Bell rounds second on his way to third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double. Second and third now.
Batting 9th, the catcher, Andrew.
So 2 down. Here's Andrew Kisner. 6 hits in the series, 2 of them for home runs. Fouled off. He was late. Two outs, 2 in scoring position here at the top of the second. And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. That one 95 to finish him off.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Bottom of the second, and now the veteran catcher, Danny Jansen.
The catcher, Danny Jansen.
And the pitch. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcell Ozuna. Then ultimately in July of 19, he went to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm. The wind of the pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
And the batter now, Jack Sawinski. 4 for 8 in the series so far. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
And the righty deals. Headed down the line. Drifts towards it. Reaches out for it, but can't make the play. And it drops foul in the corner. 1-1 now.
Hey!
Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one almost got him. The pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
So up next, Alex Bourbon. In there at the knees. The pitch. Just missed. Man at first, one away. Lifted in the air, right center field. Sizing this one up. And there's 2 down.
Batting 8, the right fielder, George Springer.
And the batter is George Springer.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
First offering, and it just misses. Two outs. Right through there for a strike. Up the middle. They take the force out, and that is that. So one left for Pittsburgh, still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at PNC Park, and the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner. Keller back to work. There's a strike. And here it comes. Swing and a miss as he was late. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Stays alive. On the ground right side. And one away in the top of the 3rd.
Now batting, second baseman, Bryce.
This is Bryson Stott. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. That one's in there, 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. One out, base is empty. Pitch misses, and it's 2-2. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Bryce Harper digs in now. He's 0 for 1.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Ball 1 there.
1-0.
That's in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 1 and the Pirates nothing. Set for the bottom of the 3rd at the plate. Michael Bush.
The first baseman, Michael.
And a pitch. Popped up. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
The batter, the left fielder, Garrett.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder. Grounded out his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. The Phillies leading by a run here in the last half of the 3rd. Hard hit right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the second baseman,
Termarr Johnson, the next Pirate to hit. That's in there. This one chopped up the middle. Fires to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. On to inning number 4. It's the Phillies 1 and the Pirates nothing. The Turnpike Series continues now. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. The pitch. Upstairs. Fought off foul. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Left field on the move. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
the right fielder, number 21.
And now for the Phillies, Mickey Moniak. Fly to left his first time. Ground ball right side. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he'll make it safely. That's a double.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Fly to right his first time. That one misses. Ball one. One out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Out towards right center field. On the move. But it's just out of reach. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
One away, runners at first and third. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. That one fouled off. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game, and the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
And there's a foul ball.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
2 on, 1 out. That one at 95 missed up top, and that is ball one.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
The 1-2.
2-2.
Moniak on third. Boom. Over at first with one away. And that's outside. Full count now. And that'll load the bases.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
All loaded up here in the third and final game of the series. And fouled off. Next pitch is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Line drive, base hit. One runs in, the throw home. Safe, he beats it. It's 3-zip.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
First and second, one out. And here is Andrew Kisner. Curve in the dirt, kicks away. Both runners move up, 2 in scoring position now, and that takes away the double play.
With 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do. Need a big strikeout here.
We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close. Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Kicks and deals. And that one in the air center field. Makes his way towards it. Snags it on the run. And there's 2 down. Runner in from third to extend their lead. And it's 4-0.
The batter, number 7,
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Mitch Keller done for the day. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So they bring on the veteran, Paul Blackburn. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Blackburn.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner now. That's in there. Strike 1. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a ball popped up. Bush has this one sized up. Brings it in. And that is that. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Phillies 4 and the Pirates nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Key Brian Hayes. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Boog, one really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
Just off the outside edge, and it's 2-1. And another ball.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
The pitch. And he walked him.
Trying to work his way back into the count right there, but so much for that. Pretty good pitch, but just doesn't get the call on 3-0.
And at first, O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. Pitch misses outside. Ball 1.
So O'Neal Cruz is named after Paul O'Neal. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neal. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neal Cruz will never forget.
And a pitch. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Up next to the Pirates,
Danny Jansen to hit here. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Digging in, Jack Sawinski. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. a little bit low. A little out front there as he swings through it. Runners at first and second with one gone. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
The batter.
Next is the Pirates DH, Alex Bourbon. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Strike one.
No ball. 1 strike.
2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Pirates strand a couple. They trail it here 4-0. Back here in Pittsburgh, ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the second baseman, Bryce.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
And a pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Drops into the glove, and there's one away.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Harper goes 6 feet 3 inches, over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he's one of the few 2-time MVPs in the league. On the ground, and he picks it up in foul territory. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he's in with a stand-up double.
Everything came together for him. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Now a long throw home. Now a dive for the tag, and he gets him. So a man aboard, and now Mickey Moniak, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Marsh off of first with 2 away. Blackburn checks the runner, and he's back in safely. Two outs. That just misses, and the count is 1-2. Runner takes off. This one in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Got him swinging. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Pirates nothing. Here's George Springer.
Leading up for the Pirates, the right fielder, George Springer.
Gallen back to work. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Michael Busch, the next Pirate to hit.
34, Michael.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Popped up. Harper has a beat on it. 2 down.
Up next for the Pirates, the left fielder,
And now the Pirates leadoff man.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
And that one is lifted in the air. Should have this one. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Phillies 4 and the Pirates nothing. And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm.
third baseman.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And the pitch. That one out to right. And that is a foul ball.
You know, these Phils, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Josh Bell at the plate now.
Bell.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
This one popped up. Johnson gets under it, nabs it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Andrew Kisner.
Man at first, Andrew Kisner stands in for the Phillies. And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. Cruz flips it behind his back. They get the force, and that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 4 and the Pirates nothing. Termarr Johnson now at the plate.
The second baseman, Termarr Johnson.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
That's the ball.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0. Chopper to second. Stop. And a quick out, number 1.
The third baseman, number 13, Key Bryant.
Now batting Key Ryan Hayes. And that skips in the dirt. The Phils leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Comebacker to the mound. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, shortstop, O'Neill.
Here's O'Neill Cruz, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now
that's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
Runner at first with 2 away. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Danny Jansen. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That one missed.
1 strike.
Gallen checks on the runner.
Beat it. Safe.
Right-hander kicks, deals, and that is in for a strike. 2-2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That's to third. Inning over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Phillies 4 and the Pirates nothing. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Turner now. And he deals. And he hits a ground ball right side. Gets it to first. And they get Turner for the out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Bryce.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Stock. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
That clips a corner.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through that one for strike 2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Colin Holderman loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. De Los Santos also throwing. One down, base is empty. That misses the zone. 1-2 to count. Wouldn't chase that time. At the belt and fires. And that one hammered. That's back. And it's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 5-zip. Siggy, that's a special one. His 100th career home run.
Man, 100 career homers. Pretty impressive. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
One out, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. 1 for 3. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
This one smoked on its way out of here. A gigantic blast. And they add a run. It's 6-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Sean Manaea on a pitch here.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
Nope.
And that's outside. Ball 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. 2 runs across in the inning. You're in the third and final game of the series. Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Mickey Moniak stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And it's even up.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The lefty fires. Line drive. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. one finds the zone. 0-1. Moniak, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's outside, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
And a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Two on, 2 outs. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. Rojas in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And now the count is even.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Bases loaded. 2 down. And that's in for a strike. The 1-2. And down on strikes. They limit the damage here. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And now the center fielder, Jack Sawinski.
The center fielder, Jack Sawinski.
Here comes a pitch. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That clips the corner.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Late with the swing there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Got him looking. Now 1 away.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
So digging in, Alex Bourbon. Splits the plate. 0-1. And the right-hander deals. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strike.
Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball still 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
1 and 2.
Next offering down low and in the dirt.
2 strike.
The wind of the pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's a 2-2. And they'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
On the ground to third. Boom. Goes on to first. That takes care of Springer. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Phillies 6 and the Pirates nothing. On the mound now for the Pirates, Colin Holderman.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Andrew Kisner stands in for the Phillies.
The catcher, Andrew Kisner.
And here it comes. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1. That one the other way, and foul ball. Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Good horizontal movement on that curveball right there, and just enough to get him to chase it. He placed it just off the corner, and that's one of those where a pitcher says if he's going to miss, he's going to miss off the plate. So really good job. Great pitch for the punch out.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. There's a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Caleb Ferguson loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Right-handed reliever. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is down low. Two outs. Ground ball left side. A dive. He's got it. Fires to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
And now the first baseman, Michael Busch.
The first baseman,
Gallen, still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
and misses. And the count is 0-2. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
And now 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Kicks and fires. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. He circles the bases, and they've got their first run. It's 6-1.
That could be one of those swings that really helps spark this offense. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Zach Gallant gives way, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. John Curtis gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
So the batting order turns over, and now the Pirates leadoff man. Pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Curtis, a 6'5" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a two-seamer. Late on that fastball.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
The 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
That's a really great job of sequencing. Pitch before, good fastball through the zone, and as a hitter, you got to be ready to get on that with 2 strikes. He breaks it off. Good slider to the outside corner of the plate. Tell you what, that was a really good pitch.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Next pitch misses way outside. Righty to the plate. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. And the righty deals. Look out down there. Left-hand hitter waits. And there's ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Hayes stands in now and watches strike 1. Righty delivers.
That's the ball.
And now 2-1.
2 balls. One strike.
The Phillies leading by 5 here in the third and final game of the series. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Wide throw, and it gets away. Tag, got him.
You're out.
Aggressive base running there, trying to take advantage of the defense, but he's out at third.
The shortstop, O'Neal. Cruz.
O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Cannonball coming. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. The 9th inning is next on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Caleb Ferguson gets the call from the pen.
And he's had a tough go of it against left-handed batters this year. They've been hitting him hard, so we'll see how he does here.
Bryce Harper to the
Leading off
plate.
for Philadelphia,
He's already homered in
the
this
first
game.
baseman, number 3, Bryce. Harper.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Ball and a strike. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And that's down and away. And now the lefty. And that just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And that's too high, ball 4.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just missed the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Marsh in the box now. No balls and a strike. Outside. 1-1. And there's a strike. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And he's got a double.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now for the Phillies, Mickey Moniak. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. Base runners at second and third here. No outs. And fires in a fastball at 95. And another ball. kicks and deals. Lifted in the air, out to left. He's under it. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Here's the throw. It's offline, and he scores. It's 7-1.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Alec.
Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Angel De Los Santos.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
The 1-0. Outside corner, there's a strike. Runner at second here, one gone. Swing and a ball hammered left field. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. The relay throw, and he's in there. A run comes in on the play. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Man at second with one away. So here's the Phillies DH, Josh Bell. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Here comes Bohm around third. He's safe.
Wastes no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Johan Rojas, the next to hit. Line drive, base hit right field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Back-to-back singles, that pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Andrew Kisner stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Misses off the inside, and that's ball one. Already 3 runs across in the frame here at the top of the ninth. Next offering is in for a strike. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. Gone. A 3-run dinger. It's 12-1. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's
pitching change here. Jose Hernandez. This southpaw has been really good against left-handed hitters. Trey Turner with a chance now. Bounce to the left side. Nice grab. Over to first. He's in there.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stop at short, which was outstanding, and how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
And here is Bryce and stop. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-2. That's down and in. Turner leads off first with one away. Snap throw to first. Turner back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Hayes snags it for the second out. Man at first, Bryce Harper will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. There's a strike. That clips the corner.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two outs. And that is there. Harper frustrated as he's rung up on strikes. And he lets the plate umpire know it. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Now it's Jansen to hit.
The catcher, Danny Jansen.
Curtis back to work. That one's in there. That's strike one. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And a pitch. Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Next to hit, Jack Sawinski. Sliced hard but foul. The Pirates with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. And it's fouled away. The pitch. And he chases that one. And there's one down.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Bourbon stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And a foul ball. The pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a pitch. And another ball.
2-2.
And that's a strikeout looking. And the Pirates with only 1 out left.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Springer stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. So 2 balls and no strikes. And downstairs. And there's the automatic. They're down to their final strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Curtis is just 1 strike away. Swings here and blasts one left field. It's a bomb. He sends a rocket to left. It's 12-3.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. In a 3-2 count, you've got to be ready to hit at the plate, even if it's a borderline pitch. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Got to be ready to pull the trigger. He had a great swing on that. They got rewarded for it.
Miguel Castro comes on now.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Number 50, Miguel Castro.
Michael Busch, the next Pirate to hit. That's off the mark. Ball 1. The Phils up big in this one. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next offering is in for a strike. No question about this one. It's out of here. A massive home run. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 12-4. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So the lineup flips over, and now the Pirates leadoff man. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 2 strike.
Up and in, and the count 1-2. And the slider just misses. Now all even up. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies keep it rolling. 7 straight victories now.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
12-4 is the way this one finishes. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Shambi. We'll talk to you soon.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.